Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I prepare my Nigerian white soup. Yes, it's called white soup because it does not have palm oil in it, and we're going to be using yam as our thickener. So first of all, I'll be seasoning my cow leg meat. So for this video I'm going to be using cow legs as my protein. So I season it properly with seasoning cube, onions and other spices. You can use any spice that you use normally to spice your meat. So I'm going with my salt and other seasoning to seasoning the protein. So first of all, I mix all together. I don't add water. I allow, that's me adding garlic and ginger paste. I always add it to my proteins when I'm boiling my protein. So I stir this properly, then I allow this to cook in its own juice without adding any water to it. Then after some time I'll be adding water to it. So that's me spicing up with seasoning cubes, stir properly and cover it and allow to cook. So now the meat is cooked but not fully cooked, but I'll be adding some water to allow it to cook more. So now this meat is boiling. Then I'll be adding yam. The yam is going to be our thickener. So you can boil your yam separately, but I decided to boil my yam in the meat stock. Then I'll just remove it later on when it's soft, pound it and add it back to the soup as a thickener. So here the yam is soft. I'll take it out. You can use your blender to blend, but here I'm going to be using my mortar and pestle. So this shows that you can use whatever you have in your kitchen to blend or pound the yam. So now I'm adding the stockfish to this. I didn't add it at the beginning. I don't want it to be too soft because the cow leg was hard and I didn't use my pressure pot to cook the meat. So here's me adding the stockfish to allow it to cook a bit in the meat. So I cover it up and allow it to cook. Now the meat is all done and the stockfish too is done. I'll be adding my ponmo, that's the cow skin, to this. So you can add any protein of choice, any animal you have, just add to this. So that's me adding my yellow and red pepper. Yes, you can get this in the market. Just ask those women selling spices in the market, so they will give you this it looks like Atarodo, but this is not Atarodo. Just yellow pepper and red pepper. So here's me adding crayfish to this. Then I'm also adding Peppersoup spice to this. And I'll also be adding my blended Uziza seed to this. I already blended the Uziza seed and calabash nutmeg. I think Igbo call it ehuru. So I pounded it together, the calabash nutmeg and the Uziza seed together. Then I added my ogiri. Some people call it ogiri, some people call it Okpei. I don't know, but I think this is ogiri. So I also got this spice in the market. They wrote white soup spice on it, but I think it's already a combination of the spices I already added. That's the calabash nutmeg and uziza seed and some Peppersoup spices. So I just added to this soup. I would have added more, but since I already added those other spices, I just added 2 of the white soup spice. They also sell this in the market. Those women that sells Peppersoup spice and other spices there. So they have this in the market. Just ask them for the white soup spices. They're going to give it to you. So now I'm adding my pounded yam. Okay, the yam that's serving as the thickener. Okay, I'm adding that to this. So it's going to thicken the soup. You can use any other thickener, but I think the popular thickener we use for this soup is yam. Some people can use cocoa yam, but here I'm using yam, so I just boiled the yam and then pounded it or blend it, then add it to your soup. So you can add more water. I added more water to mine so it won't get too thick. If you want it to be more thicker, you can add more of the yam to it, and if you want it to be lighter, just add water and adjust your spice. So I decided to use all the yam that I pounded. So I covered that and allowed it to cook. Now the soup is almost ready. So you can, at this point, you can adjust your seasoning, you can adjust the thickness of the soup if you want it to be thicker, if you want it to be more lighter. So it's all done now. I think I'm fine with this consistency. So I didn't add my smoked fish anymore. I would have preferred to use smoked catfish, but I wasn't having that at this moment. And there's this change that this panla fish gives to the taste of soup, so I didn't want that taste, so I just decided to leave it like that. So I didn't use the smoked fish anymore. So at this point I tasted it and I saw that I needed to adjust the seasoning, so I added more seasoning cube to this and allow it to cook more. I added more crayfish because crayfish cannot be too much for me in soup, so I added more crayfish to this. So now it's time to add Uziza leaves. Yes, I just love the Uziza leaves. Some people can use their maybe utazi or soap, but I prefer to use Uziza leaves for this soup. White soup is a very tasty Nigerian soup and is very easy to make. So for white soup, you don't need oil because it's white soup. So one of the unique thing about the white soup is that you don't need to add palm oil to this soup. So now I'm tasting for seasoning, and okay, the soup is all done, so it's time to eat. Trust me, this soup tastes really good, and I want you guys to try it. When you try this, drop a comment below. If you have more suggestions, drop a comment below. I would like to get feedback from you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch out for more videos like this. Thank you. Let me go and enjoy my soup. So you can pair this with any swallow of choice. Bye guys. See you in my next video.